How'd it go?
It was actually pretty fun.
Smash the like button. This course is harder than you think.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call to quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick.
Hey race fan, Brian Davis races, and you can too. I got a pre-ride in yesterday. Fitness is good, weight's good, mental attitude is good. I'm feeling festive. I'm ready for action. I will be racing in my Follow Hollow Alpaca socks, so if you get a chance, head over to followhollow.com, pick up some socks, really helps me out, and in exchange, you get amazing alpaca socks. Today we race bikes.
Houston, we got a problem.
Right here, racing!
We elevating, got them nuts, cause I'm the pilot in the cockpit, nose diving in the option. Watch out, get ahead, watch out, get ahead, watch out, get ahead. Watch out, set it up, bet you I shut it down, watch out, get away. I don't think they really wanna come against the winner.
Look at him, buddy. Nice and good. You hit him.
Phil, can you?
I'm a line, but the one up on the cage. I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, gotta get a no call to quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with hard it gets.
Should be plenty fast. Holy cow. And this course is harder than you think. You know, it's just tough. It's pretty warm. It's like 30 degrees, so I think I'm gonna layer one down than I had planned on. What pressures were you running?
I didn't check the pressure, man. I just showed up and rode the bike.
All right, race fam, here we go. They do a Le Mans start at this race because it's a really compact hole shot, so that's okay. I had a good spot on the Le Mans start. I was on the front row, felt good about that, and I had a good mount to the bike. So all things considered, it was a pretty decent start for me. I think I'm rolling here in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th place. So not so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6th place. So we go out on the beach. Here's Lake Michigan. Beautiful this time of year. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Yeah, feeling good. This race, I feel good. Like the bike is in good shape. It's dry as a bone. There's no snow, so my pressure's way up. I do still have studs on my fat bike because that's the only option I have. No problem. I don't think that slows me down in the grass or anything. So the first couple turns here are a little greasy, a little muddy from the snow that we did have earlier in the week melting. So these were really the only two or three tricky spots we're here at the beginning of the race. So in any event, yeah, I felt overall in the day like the conversation in my head was, hey, do you want to start this race hot and like try to stick with the leaders, or do you want to race at your own pace and try to extend whatever strength you have throughout the entire day, instead of what seems to keep happening to me over and over again is I'll go really hard in the beginning to stay with the leaders and then I'll sort of implode. And I was really trying to avoid that today just to see how this strategy pays off. And I think I'm happy with it. So like I keep going back and forth in my brain, like, should I have pushed myself harder? Did I have some fuel in the tank after the race? Not really. I was pretty spent after this race. So yeah. Anyway, this was a good moment. I got another pass here, and we're going into some more single track. So you got to kind of pick your spots. And the course lays out really nice because there's really good passing spots, and then you're trapped in a single track, but it's not for very long sections, so it's pretty good. Here goes Mike Budd, eventual second place, is gonna pop by me there, and yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, this turn, my back wheel hops out. You can see the bike just shudder. That back wheel must have moved over 4 inches. So in any event, the pre-ride was really, really important. I got out here on Friday. The race was Saturday. I got out here Friday for a little pre-ride. I probably went a little too hard on the pre-ride, to be honest with you. My legs were a little bit tired going into the race. Not enough to make it a full-fledged excuse, but enough that I got to be a little smarter about the pre-rides if I get those chances again. So the thing that I want to talk about is like racing the course, right? So the course is its own challenge right away. Before you even mix in other people racing with you, what is the course layout like? And when I first did the pre-ride, I was really intimidated by the course because there's a lot of steep, tough climbs on a fat bike. Now, some of these climbs we could never do if it was filled with snow. There's no way. So the course laid out, or the people that put the course together did a really nice job of adapting to the environment. We're going to have a dry race. It's more like a cyclocross race with fat tire bikes. What could we do to spice that up? And this is where we have a cyclocross race on this course, more or less. So it was all very familiar. And I really liked the way the course laid out. I thought it was really, really good. And I like they spread out the groups, so there's not a ton of lapped traffic that you're having to contend with, which is delightful. I think the Snowcrown Series really has its groove down. It's a well-organized race. It's just enough fun to be fun and just enough serious to be serious. So I am really, really enjoying it. And I look forward to it. They got 3 more races in this series, and I want to try to, move up my ranking here a little bit. So the pre-ride lesson that I figured out after I pre-rode it like 4 times, I finally started to figure out the rhythm of the course. And this backside was like, okay, you can rest on this downhill because we're about to hit a really steep hill. So I'm going to try to accumulate some rest here, get control of my breathing, and then make up for that, use that rest up here in this next little climb that's coming up. So one little mistake there, though. When I go down this hill, I really do wish, looking at the footage, I wish I would have popped up a couple gears and given it 2 to 3 hard pedal strokes to just fly down that hill, and then you still get all this area to rest. All right, now this is for sure the toughest part of the course coming up. And then the interesting thing, like, I'll show you. Just bear with me for a second. So this is the uphill. It goes on for quite a while. I've been doing a lot of strength work lately with the Coach Zach, and I feel like that is paying off for strength in my legs, but more mentally than anything else. Like, I feel like I have a little more durability to my fitness. I feel like I can go a little bit longer. I feel like I can challenge myself a little bit more. So even if you don't want to do strength work for any physical attribute, connecting to strength work for your mental well-being, especially as we get older, is really important. So Dylan Johnson, another YouTuber, has done a bunch of videos on that recently with strength work for cyclists. So check out his videos. He goes into scientific studies if you care about that, although if you have to be convinced that strength work is probably a good thing, I don't know. So, okay, now you can see my Wahoo turned off because I did that turn really slowly. So, like, we did 8 laps, right? And I think 3 out of the 8 I was able to make that turn without Wahoo auto pausing. So there's your notification on how well you're handling your bike, as if your Wahoo turns itself off or not. So there you go. All right. Now, okay, so we get through that big hill, that sharp downhill like you saw. Now, this little kicker here is like, in your brain, you want this to be another little climb, but really it's just like 6 hard pedal strokes, and then you're going to get a huge rest on this course. So there's a really fast way through these trees. This is the right way through the trees. I'm sure everybody in the elite category was doing that. When I was watching the earlier races, they were taking all kinds of different lines. To me, it seemed very obvious that there's a straight line through those trees to go faster. So if you're maybe in these beginner categories, don't discount the importance of doing a pre-ride, or if you can do a pre-ride, watch somebody who has maybe more experience and figure out the lines that they're taking and try to apply that to yourself. So I'm going to speed up a little bit here on the backside of this course. It's just getting from the field to this other part, back to the start-finish, no big deal. One tragic mistake I made is I forgot to take my SIS gel on the start line, or before the Le Mans start, so I didn't have that carb boost right at the beginning, and I figured it out, I think, in the 3rd lap is when I finally took out my SIS gel and had that, and it was immediate impact. I definitely felt stronger and more effective after I took the goo, and somehow, some way, I got to figure out how to get 2 goos, even though it's only an hour-long course. If I could do that first goo or SIS gel, on the start line, and then have another one after that, that'd be great. Crowd was awesome. Tons of cheering, tons of Brian Davis races and You Can Too chants, or not chants, but people screaming at me and telling me to go faster and stuff. So that's awesome. Appreciate that. And they were screaming for everybody, so it was fabulous. It was a great crowd. Everybody was having fun. A couple beers to be drank. Good times. All right, so here I'm going to give up the ghost to somebody's going to pass me up here. And again, if I would have given it boom, 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 couple pedal strokes, I could have held onto that wheel. I don't know how long, but definitely longer than what I'm about to give up here. Yeah, That would have been smart. So there's another one going by me, and that's going to put me in 8th position, which is where I'm going to finish. So nobody else gets by me, which is good. We're 20 minutes into the race, and I finished in an hour and 8 minutes. So for the rest of the course, I am off on my own. I take that back. There was a few advanced people. So there's elite, advanced, and we race in a 3-minute increment roughly. Brian Davis races in, you can do. So anyway, it was good. Now here, Cohen is in the advanced category, not my category, elite. But he's a young man who's putting on a ton of power. He's gotten a lot stronger in the last 2 years. It's fun to watch. Good kid. But he blasts by me, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try to hold on to Cohen's wheel here and see if I can just like use that as motivation to go a little bit quicker. And it totally worked. Shocker. Having that carrot to chase was really helpful. So I'm going to try to hang on to Cohen for as long as I can. He's definitely got a little more sprightliness to his legs than I do at this point in the race, but still I'm trying to hang in there and force myself to go a little bit harder than I could. Now watch it. What? Did you just give me the side? Bro. Now I gotta... Okay. I cannot let this transgression... I can't just let... Did he... Oh my god, he did it again. 2 side eyes. But he pulls it off. He takes off, and I don't see Cohen again. Alright, here's the end of the race. Anyway, super fun race. Really enjoyed Snowcrown. Stick around, subscribe to the channel, because we're going to have 3 more fat bike races at least coming up. So stick around for that. I just love fat bike racing, so have fun with me.
But fat bikes are tough.
Yeah.
You stop pedaling and the bike just wants to stop. It's power all day.
That was hard. So fun though. Man, I don't know, maybe 8th, 9th. Super proud of that effort though. I am happy with that effort. Heart rate was pegged pretty much the whole time, like 150 to 155. I mean, honestly, the whole race, which for me is a big deal. I didn't quit. I didn't have a mental breakdown. I didn't whine. I didn't complain. I just had a good race, solid effort. I want you to think about that for your races too. Nobody gives a rat's ass if you win or not, except the person who won. They get to leave super happy because they won. Everybody else needs to find some sort of victory throughout their day, and today mine was having a good, solid, consistent pace the entire race. And race fam, I counted to 8 successfully. Yes.
In the end.
Second. The kid beat me.
Your kid? Oh.
Kid won first.
Oh. How exciting. Holy cow. I'm tired. Are you tired, or is that like no big deal? Could you do it again? No. Ow. So many clothes. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. If you get a chance, please smash the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel.